We're going to try this again without the headphones in. Maybe it'll be less annoying to listen to. This morning's ramble, I'm not going to actually be ambling while I'm doing it. I've done most of my ambling and I'm just at the park with the dogs and we're going to see if they want to have some fun. But this is kind of a mea culpa. I came across as more of an asshat. I had a chance to listen to my audit this morning and I denigrated auditing generally when I don't think that is actually my position. It's not my position. My position is auditors who act like asshats are bad and don't secure any rights for us. The people who go in aggressively, shoving cameras in people's faces, trying to get the confrontations, those are the people I think that give a negative view of auditing in general and are also going to feed the prosecutors and the DAs cases that are more likely to get negative judgments, negative opinions into the books more than positive ones. I had a client recently who just screwed everything up for herself because she couldn't follow directions and she didn't take coaching on what she needed to say and talk about in the witness stand, and she wanted to ramble off topic because she thought she was smarter than her lawyers and she knew what needed to be said and wouldn't listen to us when we told her that short answer. If you can do it, yes or no. If you can't do it, short answer, one sentence. Think before you say it. If you can't say it in one sentence, ask them to rephrase a question. It's very simple things that you need to ask, that you need to say. But because she couldn't do that, the judge viewed her negatively and he ended up ruling against her. And it wasn't anything I did, it wasn't anything any of the other lawyers did, it was all down to her testimony. The judge simply didn't believe her because she couldn't shut her damn mouth. That's kind of a prelude into the whole thing with these auditors going on that are being asshats. You get a unlikable person in front of a judge and that judge is going to be less likely to believe that person. If you get somebody in there who looks untrustworthy, who looks disreputable, who looks like a rapscallion, then the judge is going to presume that that person is like that. It's human nature. You could say, oh, judges aren't being unbiased. Well, they're people. They're not perfect. No person is perfect. A judge is going to use the visual and audio cues that you give him to determine your character. That's the whole point of having a jury, so that 12 people can sit down and figure out if you are an asshat or if you aren't. And if we have asshats in there that are trying to get rights recognized, then they're much more likely to not get those rights recognized and to make it more difficult to get those rights recognized by the people who are doing it right, who aren't being asshats. I know this kind of turned into a bit of a diatribe and I apologize on that. But my point was to say that I think there is definitely room for auditors. They push the bubble, they push the edges, they keep it from collapsing in on us. If no one, for the next 20 years, if no one goes and audits a police station, and by audit I mean actually doing it legally and correctly, then, you know, who knows if they'll have put new laws in place, if they'll put time, manner, and place restrictions in place that are unconstitutional. And it just might make it harder for things for legal purposes. Like if you do want to be an amateur reporter and you do want to go there and film like Desert Sentinel does, if you have a little story you want to run in front of a camera using the police station as a backdrop, maybe all of a sudden then your rights are going to get violated. So it's not the auditors who I have a problem with. I've expressly stated that, like Dat Man, Desert Sentinel, Bunny Boots, at least when Bunny Boots isn't filming juvenile probation centers, I'm not too keen on that. But hey, you know what? It's a free country, and by God and by golly, he can film whatever the hell he wants. I just don't have to agree with it. That's the beauty of being in America. So yeah, that's hopefully a good explanation of why I was saying the statements I was saying about auditors. And I hope you can accept my apology. I wasn't intending to lump all auditors in on that, just the ones who are being asshats. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.